Well, it's April 3rd and made my way up to Morning Wood finally. Came up here straight from work. It's supposed to be 60 tomorrow, and it's supposed to be sunny today too. It's about 40 something right now, so it's a little chilly, but the sun's out. I don't care. And there's a noisy as hell bird. Holy. Anyhow, I'm going to see if I can get my Apocalypse box back online. Nothing looks corroded in there, so that's pretty encouraging. Anyhow, so my big project over the next 24, 36 hours is going to be getting rid of those down trees all around here. So that's going to be a bit of work and a lot of wood processing. Probably not much interesting for filming wise. But yeah, everything's pretty much as I left it, so that's pretty encouraging. My craptastic wood shelter is still standing. It's stunning. If you guys saw how rickety that is, you would be amazed. But yeah, I think I'm going to be doing some burning, that's for sure. So I got a total hobo hookup here. But anyhow, I got my big panels right here. Throwing power to my batteries. They're 12.6, but they started out at 10.5. They're not really 12.6 yet. I'm sure if I unplug this, it would drop right down again. But we'll see if it takes a charge. And then in the meantime, I am running my little 300 watt inverter, and that's powering my refrigerator right now. So at least I can get that refrigerator cooled down while the sun is shining. What is it now? 1:30, so I got a couple hours of daylight left. I just saw a partridge walking up the ground right here, and between the fact that I can't see shit without my reading glasses on and the viewfinder is hard to read in the sun, I didn't get there in time, but I'm hoping it's going to come back. That thing was cool looking. Well, this probably isn't going to pick up on camera, but I just don't understand deer, because they're walking up this really steep thing, but if they wanted to, they could just walk up the driveway and come around. It would be easy. Well, I took care of a mission critical item, which was getting my toilet cleaned up and installed under my shelter here, so that tomorrow morning, when I take care of important business, the seat is dry. I think we can agree that that's important. And then the other thing I got accomplished, I got a wheelbarrow full of firewood split, so hopefully that'll be enough to last me this evening. I think it will be. It's going to have to be, because I'm just tired of splitting wood now. Alright, here we go. 25 amps. Gotta like that. Well, I got my refrigerator almost down to, it's set for 30, it's at 34 right now. So it's good news, because my cold stuff will be cold, and it also shows that it's still working, so I'm pretty happy about that as well. So here's the difference between marine grade and the shit you buy at Walmart. On the left is a marine grade battery cable that's tinned, and on the right is the cheap shit you get in the auto department at Walmart. I got the camper opened up, airing out in there. It wasn't too bad, a little bit better than last year, because I didn't have any bad news on the ceiling or the walls. Just a little musty from being closed up. I opened up the windows and gave it a shot of Febreze. So I think I'll be alright for sleep. The decorative plants that I put in last year are starting to come up as I try to fill my shadow. Nice job. But yeah, all of them appear to be popping back up, so that's pretty cool. And then here's some, see if I can zoom in. I cannot see this viewfinder. But there's some more starts down there. That's some plants my girlfriend gave me, and I'm not even sure what they are, but I think they're something floral. It's been about 90 minutes, and these panels have been pumping anywhere from 25 to 30 amps into the batteries. I've shown battery voltages at 13.8 right now. I don't know what it's going to be when the sun goes down, what it's going to steady out at, but at least it's rising, so that's encouraging. And yeah, I'm pretty happy about the fact I'm getting almost 30 amps out of 2 panels, which is pretty good for me. I mean, but it's almost perfect weather conditions today. I mean, the sun is just blazing and it's cool outside, so pretty sweet. Well, I'm going to say the solar party is about over. So I turned off the fridge, and the batteries right now are sitting at 12 volts. which is much better than they were when I got here. We'll start up again tomorrow. So I'm going to be doing a little burn test on these Duraflame logs. They're alright. I went through a pack of these before and my camera biffed on me and I didn't get the footage, so I'm doing it again. They're about $5. It's probably a rip-off, but they're kind of fun. Time for my 5 a.m. fire. It's about 42 degrees outside, a little chilly, not too bad. It's a little chilly sleeping last night. I gotta get a better sleeping bag. But overall, not too bad. Geez, there was an owl last night. Boy, he was really going to town. But yeah, this is what's happening. So what's better? A cup of hot coffee in the morning in the woods, or a cold beer in the woods in the afternoon? That's a tough one. This morning I'm going to savor the adventure Russian style. This is a Russian combat ration. It's food for 24 hours. Let's get her opened up. Here's a little stove and some fuel tablets. Got some wipes for your person and for your cook gear. Oh man, I'm gonna have to get Google Translate out for some of this. I have no idea what this is either. Comes with a ton of crackers. Looks like some kind of fruit bar. Something else I don't know. Matches? Cool. Coffee? We'll try that right away. That's apple jelly. I think this is creamer. 3 spoons. More creamer? I don't know what this is. We'll find out when I open it up, huh? Something? Something else? Oh, one of these is like a fruit pate, or not a fruit, but a vegetable pate. I don't like those. I don't know what that is either. And some kind of potato vegetable dish. I'm not sure how much water to put in there. I'm not going to put very much. Okay, so that is a packet of sugar. And then this over here, caviar of eggplant. Isn't that crazy? I don't know if I'll be eating that. Okay, so this is a cheese, like a cheese spread. And that's a beef stew. No, it's not a beef stew. It's like a veggie stew. So for breakfast, I'm going to heat up this beef and rice. It's pretty fatty. Turn it down a little bit. Whoops, I'll put it down. This stuff is good. Cracker so jam is delicious. Cooking along here, you really don't want to get any of that congealed fat in your mouth. But it's starting to fry up a little bit. I'm stirring it up. It's greasy enough, it's not sticking to this pan at all, so that's nice. I'm not fighting, here we go. See, it's starting to fry up a little bit. That's going to be good. It smells delicious. Alright, I'm going to put a little bit of this on a cracker. Hopefully it's cooled down a little bit. There's a little bit of beef. Bon appetit. It's good. Kind of tastes like a corned beef hash. Only instead of potatoes, it's rice, but I actually think it's buckwheat. But it's delicious. you what, it doesn't look like a big dish of stuff, but when you eat a pack of crackers and this, it's pretty filling, probably because the fat content on this is out of the world. But, whoa, hummingbird. Yeah, that might be a little wet. So I thought about hooking up these solar panels right here to get the morning sun, but they're real heavy and a pain in the ass to set up. And I just don't think it's going to be worth it because you can see it's going to be like this for some time. So I wouldn't be getting anything anyway. Well, it's 9 a.m. and there's the sun right in the middle of the screen, so I'm pretty glad I didn't waste the effort of setting up those panels. I did get 2 big ass piles of debris moved, which doesn't look like anything now because the debris is moved, but got a lot of work done already. That was kind of an eyesore that's out of the way. I'm in the mood for a snack, so I'm going to try this fruit bar, which I'm going to guess is plum flavored. Well, that's different looking. Alright, let's see. Oh, it's good. It's like the middle of a Fig Newton. I dropped the Madrona, and before I cut it up, I just wanted to show how neat looking this tree is. It doesn't have normal bark. It's just a smooth wood, and it's super hard. So this is really a neat wood, and I'm going to be cutting this up for the wood stove, because as a hardwood, it's just going to burn nice and hot. It's going to be... I'm not wasting this on a campfire. I'm going to try a little bit of this grape jam on my... Try a little of this grape jam on a cracker while my beef heats up. If I could get it in the camera. Jeez, I suck at this.